But anyway, relative. Now, I asked the same question in the previous show. I asked the question, I said, now, among Black America, who had the most sophisticated independent education system in America that we have experienced among our community? The most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's independent school was the most sophisticated and most prestigious school in America as far as our own rearing our children. The children in the Muslim community schools start reading at 3 years old. All over the United States, brother. Now, there's no way that we can still be in this junction in 2011 saying that the most Honorable Elijah was false about anything he taught to help us get out of this condition. Now, we're the descendants of slaves. Now, we say we read the book and we understand what has happened through the past prophecies. Okay? Now, in the book of Daniel, okay, King Nebuchadnezzar took the Hebrew boys to Babylon, and the king could never change their names to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay, that story is very equivalent to our story in America. We were brought here from Asia, which is called Africa now, which most people don't really know. The name Africa is not the original name. You don't find Africa even in the Holy Scriptures. Nowhere do you see the name Africa. Africa was named after a white man called African Ben Spusi. Anyway, in Asia, where we came from, they brought us to America, like the story of Roots. They wanted to call him Toby. He said, no, my name is Kunta. And they wanted him to eat the king's meat, which was pork. Okay? It's the same thing. Daniel, Azariah, and Malachi, their names were changed to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, brought to Babylon. And the king tried to force them to eat his meat and drink his wine. It's our story, brother. We are living in what is called Mystery Babylon. Okay, the great, which is falling. And if we don't realize it's falling, it's right before our eyes. Now, I've said this before, brother. Brother Barack Obama is playing the role of Joseph in my vantage point of understanding the scriptures. He's giving us grace and time for 7 years of plenty that we have today. We have to guard up our loins, store up food, learn to grow, and start the process of going back to nature. Sister Michelle Obama took the White House back lawn and made a garden, giving us the sign, just like Joseph gave us the sign that great king, the 7 corners of corn represent the 7 years of plenty. We got to grow up all the fields and grow, crops so grow up for these years of plenty, because we know the great day is coming where this great city of Houston, for instance, would be destroyed, and other cities around the country. Look at the tornadoes, man. We get the signs right before us. And the Most Honorable Elijah warned us of all these things. And we don't pay attention because we're thinking that the white man got the best idea or something.
And wait, slow down. Okay. So you've been teaching righteously. And this is what I like to do. I like to have the audience come out and teach because, I mean, I'm a heathen, so I admit it. Just right on, and I'm going to go to some of these other people because I got a full line of calls in 20 minutes to do it. I thank you.
Thank you,
really thank you.
Peace and blessings, brother.
Peace and blessings to you, bro. Okay. kPFT, you on the air?
Good evening, Dr. Chair. How you doing?
All right.
I have some opinion about the educational system in America.
Okay, wait a minute. You're going to have to be real concise and quick, okay?
I have to be quick?
You're going to have to be real concise and quick. Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of phone calls on another line. And
yeah, sure. I'll be quick. I hope I will have the same amount of time with you, like the other
you won't.
Okay.
Jay, look, none of those people have ever called me and cursing on the air, okay? You don't tell me what I'm going to have to do.
You have censored me before,
right? Wait a minute. Is that why you called up cursing? I ain't forgot, okay? Go ahead and say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Don't waste my time.
When it comes to the educational system in America in relation to African Americans, I have an opinion, but I'm not sure if it is exactly correct. I may need the other people's opinion too for my own research. Generally speaking, I have noticed that, American general knowledge about the world is considerably low. African American general knowledge, especially young people, I have noticed that it is even lower. Then the question comes to my mind, what is the determinant factor about that? There should be a reason. If I go to the factor of educational system in general, we see that the same educational system is being taught to whites, Latinos, Asians, and African Americans at the same time.
No, it's not. It's not true. That's not true.
Not specifically, but generally speaking, right?
No, I don't think it's true.
Okay. We can discuss about that later because I don't have enough time. And then it comes to me: is it the matter of poverty and class, or is that the educational thing?
Okay. I can remember. Wait a minute. I can remember one time, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, maybe a little more, maybe a month. You called up and you were talking about how ignorant and stupid black people were. Maybe you're asking the kind of question you're asking because you have a, shall we say, a misguided view of black people. I don't think you have any real understanding of black people, only because of what you say and what you said to me over a long period of time. And a lot of people don't understand what you represent to me.
Well, given the time frame that I had to be quick and say the very quick thing, which I didn't have to explain. I didn't have time to explain.
I let you spend about 3 minutes, 4 minutes saying whatever you wanted to.
I still believe that African Americans, compared to other nationalities in United States, they have much level of ignorance and.
I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know where you come from, but whatever mistake we made when we let you into the country, I hope we correct it.
But hey, listen.
kPFT on there.
Hey, what's the topic exactly about tonight? I just don't want to start.
Okay, well, you can. It's sort of gumbo. I don't believe the system works. I don't believe the banking system works. I don't believe the Wall Street system works. I don't believe the educational system works. I don't think the healthcare system can bring us health. The food's polluted. There seems to be a series of storms and weather misnomers that are happening all over the world, especially in the United States. 600 tornadoes in a matter of months. We usually have 150, 180 in a year.
Right.
Something's wrong.
And hurricane season just begun.
Yeah. And we don't know what to do about that because they still haven't fixed the levees in New Orleans. That's the topic. It don't work.
It don't work. Well,
Now you can back that off however you want to, sister. Hello? Call back. I don't know what happened to you. But call back and I'll make sure you'll get on there. kPFT, you on there?
Yes. Almighty Allah, Master Farad Muhammad is the greatest.
Okay. Ahmed, not tonight. I don't have enough time for you to speak. Just say what you want to say. Just say what you want to say.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Go ahead.
I mean, hey, I don't need you to tell me how to talk or what to say.
I'm not telling you how to talk. I just don't want to start my show off or continue my show with your vision of Elijah Muhammad and how wise he was. I just want to deal with straight on the topic. The topic we were talking about, educational system, the systems here.
So what it is. So what's the problem? You wish you
We're talking about the educational system.
The brother just spoke about the
Look, yeah, and he spoke eloquently, and I let him say whatever he wanted to say. Okay, okay. I don't want to do that. I've had